Hello, I'm Bill Allen. I'm your chairman for UMA for 2012-2013. Before I even got selected and put into this position, I really thought that communication was a key for UMA, and I wanted to try these monthly video cams. So as I'm not a real public speaker, this is going to be a little bit interesting for me, and hopefully it'll be interesting for you. So what we're going to try to accomplish is tell you what's going on, and right now we've got a big fly-in coming into Washington, D.C. on April 25th and 26th. It's a huge event. We've done it now for several years, and it's imperative that we have a good turnout, especially in this year where it's an election year. November is going to be so crucial to the country. And as I've talked about, you know, at the convention in Long Beach, when we were up on the podium, it is important that we get acquainted with our local politicians and also our congressmen and our senators from the states you're from. And so that's what the fly-in does. We go and actually we knock on the doors, we make appointments to see our congressmen and our senators, and believe me, it really has made differences in the last few years. I think we do a lot better now. We can call the people up, and actually they know who we are. So that's very important. So I would implore you to try to schedule that time period in April. It's just 2 days, and you can contact the UMA office for more information on that. Besides the annual Capitol Hill Day, let me bring you up to date on UMA's recent legislative efforts. UMA President and CEO Vic Parra has just finished testifying at 2 hearings recently on issues affecting your business. The testimony was before the U.S. House Subcommittee on Commerce, Manufacturing, and Trade. In his testimony, Vic made the case that Congress needs to support the safety and transit provisions outlined in H.R. 7, the bill supported by all of our industry, versus those included in Senate Bill 1813, a bill that would have devastating effects on our business. Since that hearing, Congress did extend the highway funding through the end of June in a continuing resolution. So much of our time on Capitol Hill later this month will be devoted to strengthening our case and making sure that the House of Representatives stands firm on H.R. 7 and doesn't yield to the wishes of the Senate. And on March 27th, Vic also testified before the Committee on Natural Resources Oversight hearing. He testified on behalf of UMA and NTA, the National Tour Association, to give a perspective on bus and motor coach tourism and how the current state of fuel costs is impacting group travel. By the way, this is just another example of how our partnership with NTA is helping both organizations. Of course, we're closely monitoring Highway Reauthorization Bill, H.R. 7. Be ready. We may need to call upon you in the near future to reach out to your elected officials and make sure of how this legislation affects your business, your community, and group travel as a whole. There is strength in numbers, and your help can make a difference. This, again, is why it's so important for you to come to the Capitol fly-in and get reacquainted with your congressmen and senators. So when you make that call, they will be able to know who you are and listen to your problems and your solutions that you offer to them. A few weeks ago, I attended a meeting of the joint UMA-NTA Task Force. The task force is a group of UMA and NTA members who are guiding the development of the Travel Exchange. The Travel Exchange is a combination of UMA's Motor Coach Expo and NTA's annual convention. It was an impressive meeting as we all learned just how much great synergy there will be between the two associations and what a great convention we'll have for you next year in Orlando. With Travel Exchange, you will still have all the elements of the UMA Motor Coach Expo: the solution sessions, the trade show floor, the chance to catch up with old friends. Plus, you will have the opportunity to expand your circle of business contacts by networking with NTA tour operator and travel supplier members. These are people that actually charter our buses. These are customers of ours. So what better way to meet them and get acquainted with their needs than to actually have them in the same building that we'll be in. This is just a win-win situation for everyone, and I hope you're marking your calendar to join us on the inaugural convention of these two great organizations that will happen January 20th through the 24th. The last item I want to share with you this month is to let you know about a new product available to you at a special fee for UMA members, Spader True. Spader True is an interactive tool that provides a true measure of your business's performance so that you can analyze your sales and margins and can better forecast for a healthier bottom line. Spader True is a product of the Spader Group, who runs UMA's successful 20 groups and often presents at Motor Coach Expo. They really know their business, and UMA members will save $50 a month on this service. You can visit UMA's website for more information. As actually a member of a Spader Group that put on by UMA, I can tell you how much that has helped our business and how much more we know about how we're doing and what we're doing and why we're doing it. So I can just tell you that Spader True will be a good thing for you folks. Well, that wraps up this inaugural edition of our monthly video chat. I hope I was able to provide you with some information on how your UMA membership is working for you. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Bill Allen, your 2012-2013 UMA Chairman. Thanks for listening.